Guys took the time out of their days and evenings on a volunteer basis to make this happen. So thank you to everyone who served on that committee. I always say that any good you see in the community is almost always the result of a great deal of devotion and dedication among a very small group of individuals, and that's what you're seeing right here. I particularly want to thank two women who really put in it all and really made it happen, and that is our Executive Director, Martha Vasquez-Weber, who's right over there. Give her a round of applause. And our Treasurer, Pastora Sanchez, who served as the chair of that committee. So thank you, Pastora. I also want to thank our sponsors. If you got a chance to look at the ad book, all the sponsors who have sent us a few bucks to get an ad space in here. I want to tell everybody to be mindful of who they are. Make sure you support those businesses who support the community. So thank you to our sponsors. Lastly, I want to thank all of the principals, teachers, and staff of all of our schools in the neighborhood for their commitment to education, for their dedication to our children. A good education is the foundation of success, and behind every successful person is a great teacher, or a number of them. As educators, you open doors and windows of opportunity for our children, and with that opportunity, the sky's the limit for our kids. Tonight we recognize with great sincerity the tireless work that comes with the territory that you hold. We recognize the great potential that lies within each and every child, and our teachers' ability to unlock that potential and give them the tools that they will need to navigate this crazy world as adults. I want to congratulate all of tonight's honorees and award recipients. Tonight, you are being recognized by your peers for the exceptional work you do within your respective schools and throughout the community. So thank you all for what you do. Every year, in addition to honoring our educators, we also recognize our local community and business leaders. Receiving this year's Community Leader Award is Mary Kay Ramirez. Where's she at? Mrs. Ramirez has dedicated more than 35 years to St. Francis de Sales High School. In that time, she has served as an art teacher, dean of students, assistant principal, and she currently serves as the director of alumni and community relations. Tonight, we recognize her for her tireless devotion and dedication to St. Francis de Sales and to the Eastside community. Thank you, Mrs. Ramirez. We are also recognizing Dr. Alexander Alinas, who's also present tonight, as well as Drs. Patel and Villanados of Family Dental Care. Dr. Alinas graduated from the University of Illinois College of Dentistry in 1985, and by the way, I went there for my undergrad, so we've got a bond there. And then he went on to found Family Dental Care, which today is one of the largest dental groups in Chicago with 100 staff and more than 20 doctors. They maintain 6 locations throughout the Chicagoland area, including one in the Eastside community, as well as one in South Chicago, just to our north. Drs. Patel and Villanados work out of the Eastside office, and Family Dental Care is committed to the communities in which they do business, and they are strong members of our own community on the Eastside. So thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. Finally, tonight we are also recognizing John Zart, who's present, for his nearly 50 years of service to the Eastside Chamber of Commerce. In utero,
right?
I first met John when I first began involving myself with the Chamber of Commerce, which was probably about 5 or 6 years ago. And he's a fantastic guy. So if there's anyone who gets honored tonight, I think he's the right person for it. His history is in banking and finance, and even after retirement, he continued to dedicate himself to the community and to this chamber. So for that tonight, we say thank you to this stand-up guy right here, Mr. John Zarr. Thank you, John. And even served 3 terms as president. So thank you for your service.
Don't do it
But-
again.
So for tonight, thank you all for joining us for this important night. I do want to introduce our guest speaker, Dr. Alexander Alimas, who's going to say a few words. And thank you very much.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you very much for inviting us. This is a beautiful place, and Eastside is a great place to work and have a family. So I'm Alexander Limas. I was a dentist, and we run family dental care. We have a place in Eastside, and I grew up in Elgin, and I came down here back in, after I graduated from dental school. My friends told me to come to South Chicago to get a job. And I said, okay, fine. I'd never been down here before. And he said, you don't give me the address. And I kept driving, past the Museum of Science and Industry. So I'm thinking to myself, what's getting me? I don't have an Indiana license. So I get down to 92nd and Commercial. I say, John, how can you practice? We don't have an Indiana license. He goes, it's not Indiana, it's still Chicago. I said, oh, okay, I didn't know that. And then I found out there's more to Chicago than Eastside. So anyway, we came to, I bought a house in the East Side, because a lot of my patients would end up going to the East Side. I didn't know what the East Side was. And when I told people to come and fix the dental office, they said they can't because it's not zoned commercial. So I said, what do you mean by not zoned commercial? So then I found out that had to be rezoned. So anyway, we've been there since 2001, and we could keep expanding. I stayed here, obviously I'm not Belgian, because the entire Southeast Side community embraced us with open arms, and we've done better and better every year, and we have specialists on staff, and we have people that come in and help us with all kinds of different specialties, so people don't, our customers don't have to go, our patients don't have to go and seek dentistry elsewhere. So the Eastside community is a greatly located community, because you're right on the lake. You got all this public transportation, and you're in between the trade routes of Indiana and Chicago. So the neighborhood people has always felt something that we can relate to, and they were really very supportive from day one that we came here. Today we're honoring the teachers, and if it wasn't for teachers, there would be doctors. Throughout my career, I ran into great teachers who were very supportive and helping. Originally, I was born in Greece. I came to this country in 1975. And considering I didn't speak English, it was very difficult. And I have a lot of affinity for teachers who helped me out and really went out of their way to support me with all different difficulties that I had throughout my study at school. So so as you can see, we continue to invest in our community, and we've done. We just remodeled last year we just remodeled our building. One of the great things about this this country is that it embraces free enterprise and democracy, which is the bedrock of the foundation of the country, and that inspires people to be the greatest they can be. And that is one of the hallmarks of America. So one of the, as I asked Martha, I said, what would you like me to talk about? She said, well, talk about your books. And I said, well, I can talk a little bit about my intelligence book, and so hopefully that's something that people might find interesting. This is a book that my hobby is writing books, and this is one of the books I wrote. It's about intelligence. What I did is I broke the subject of intelligence to 53 parts. 63 parts, and that is, you know, when we talk about intelligence, we say different people. This guy's smart, or this guy is really good with people, or this person is good with money, or this person is good at school. But when I analyze the whole subject of intelligence, there's actually 63. I found 63 traits of intelligence, and I broke it down to many different areas of intelligence. And one of the areas I would like to talk about, which I think people might find interesting, is how to handle people, and that's why I have 3 policies in terms of handling people.